Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Apriana Pasca. I'm from Department of Management, Faculty of Economics, Universitas Tidar Indonesia. Together with my colleague, Sofyan Asarinur, Miftakul Mujib, and Ipuk Widayanti, we are honored to present our paper titled Stakeholder Pressure and Resource Capability, How Partnership Programs Drive Banking Performance. Our research focused on how partnership programs act as a bridge that connects external stakeholder pressure and internal resource capability to improve bank performance, particularly in the rural banking sector of West Java. In today's era of digital transformation, the banking sector operates in a very dynamic environment. One of that is full of challenges and opportunities. Banks play a systemic role in maintaining economic stability and must comply with strict regulation and governance standards. However, they also face intense competition from fintech companies and new technologies such as artificial intelligence and blockchain. At the same time, stakeholders, including governments, communities, and investors, increasingly demand that banks demonstrate innovation, transparency, and sustainability. To respond effectively, banks need to build strategic partnerships supported by strong resources, technology, and management capability. Yet, not all banks success. Some gain innovation and efficiency benefit, while others fail due to weak coordination and poor partnership design. These inconsistencies inspire us to conduct this research. Our study proposed a mediation model that explains how partnership programs link stakeholder pressures and resource capability to bank performance. We combine two theoretical perspectives: stakeholder theory, which emphasizes how external demands influence organization, and dynamic capability theory, which focuses on how internal strengths help organizations adapt and compete. In this model, stakeholder pressures include government regulation, community expectation, and investor demands. Resource capability refers to technology, human capital, and managerial expertise. Partnership programs involve collaboration for innovation, efficiency, and better service quality. Bank performance covers financial results, operational efficiency, and sustainability outcomes. Based on the literature, we formulated 7 hypotheses. First hypothesis: stakeholder pressure positively influence partnership programs. When banks face demands from regulators and society, they are motivated to form partnership to meet this expectation. Second hypothesis: resource capability also strengthens partnership programs. Banks with advanced technology and skilled human resources can build more effective collaboration. The third hypothesis: stakeholder pressure may directly influence bank performance, though prior studies show inconsistent results. The fourth hypothesis: resource capability improves performance by increasing innovation and operational efficiency. Finally, we highlight the mediating role of partnership programs. The fifth hypothesis: partnership programs enhance bank performance. The sixth hypothesis: partnership programs mediate the relationship between stakeholder pressures and performance. Seventh hypothesis: partnership programs also mediate the relationship between resource capability and performance. In summary, we believe that partnerships are the key mechanism that transform both external pressures and internal strength into measurable success. This studies applies a quantitative approach using structural equation model or SEM with AMOS software. Our research was conducted among rural banks or BPR in West Java, Indonesia, which represent a unique and important part of the local banking system. we surveyed 205 respondents, consisting of bank managers and senior staff who are directly involved in resource management and partnership development. The sampling method was non-probability random sampling. Each variable was measured using validated instruments from prior studies. The results strongly support most of our hypotheses. The first hypothesis, stakeholder pressures to partnership program, was supported. Second hypothesis, resource capability to partnership program, was supported. The third hypothesis, stakeholder pressure to bank performance, was not supported. External pressures alone does not directly improve performance. The fourth hypothesis, resource capability to bank performance, were supported. And the fifth hypothesis, partnership program to bank performance, was supported. The mediation tests also show that six hypotheses partnership program mediate the link between stakeholder pressure and bank performance. The seven hypotheses partnership programs mediate the link between resource capability and bank performance. In other words, both external pressures and internal capability improve performance through partnership programs. Our findings highlight three major insights. First, stakeholder pressure can act as a positive force for change. When banks respond strategically, these pressures drive innovation, sustainability, and stronger collaboration. Second, resource capability remains a fundamental driver of success. Banks with strong managerial expertise, technology, and system can implement partnership more effectively. Third, partnership programs are the bridge connecting external pressures and internal capabilities. They translate expectation and resources into actual performance outcome. However, we also found that stakeholder pressure does not directly affect performance. It only works through partnership. This means that banks must channel stakeholder demand into structured collaboration to achieve meaningful impact from a managerial perspective. Our studies provide several recommendations. First, develop strategic partnership portfolios that align with both stakeholder expectations and the bank's strategic goals. Second, invest in managerial and technological capabilities to strengthen internal readiness for collaboration. Third, engage stakeholders proactively using structured communication and community involvement to ensure alignment. Fourth, monitor partnership quality regularly to ensure long-term success and mutual benefit. By doing so, banks can turn external pressures into opportunities for innovation while leveraging their internal resources to sustain growth and performance. To conclude, this study provides strong evidence that partnership programs are a vital mechanism connecting stakeholder pressure and resource capability to bank performance. Neither external demands nor internal resources alone can guarantee success. Instead, the integration of both through effective partnership leads to sustainable and measurable performance improvement. Theoretically, this study strengthens stakeholder theory and dynamic capability theory in the context of the banking sector. Practically, it offers guidance for bank managers and policymakers to enhance collaboration strategy that balance regulation, innovation, and performance. In a digital era where competition and expectation are rising rapidly, partnership represent not only cooperation but also strategic capability. They allow banks to respond effectively to external demand, manage resources efficiently, and build resilience for the future. I'm Jessica Abdulena Pasca. Thank you for your kind attention and see you next time on the next conference. Bye bye.